Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberch, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line. And just like so many of their alumni, he's shown wonderful intelligence and versatility, and of course vision whenever he's played. I think he's a tremendous all-round talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Musiala! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out for a throw.
And here's Saka.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Haaland really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Haaland.
So we're still where we started right now.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe!
That's been slipped through.
Van Dijk tries to clear. And that's been won straight back.
And here's Barella.
Tries to get it clear.
Rice tries to pass it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior is on his own. Oh, what has happened here?
And the keeper has it.
And the pass is intercepted. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Mbappe.
And here's Bellingham. Haaland. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Saka. And Gabriel moved on forwards. Haaland chasing after it. Pinches it off him.
Schlotterbeck.
Rudiger. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. And the counter is on.
Not the most accurate pass.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Barella.
Musiala.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hoisted it. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Mbappe threads one in. Saka, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Mbappe gets flagged offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's in a great position here. Saka gets over and intercepts.
There was
quick to react.
Added time.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, they can break here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Vietnam ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Vietnam are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Looking for the run. Chooses to go back. Now the delivery. Firmly met.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Goes looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh no, this does not look good. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And it's in! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Barella could move up a gear here. This looks promising. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Eze proves just a little bit too strong. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number
So
3,
who's he going to be aiming for here?
Number 38, Krovenberg. Number 41, Rice. Number 7,
Haaland is being
Coming on the
harried and
field.
hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter.
Benjamin Pavard. Number 6.
And again! They've done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he finish? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. João Palhinha. And it's De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
I was going to be disappointed with that. Barella, oh, perfectly measured that. He's through, and the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get it through? He's found a way. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Eze. Back with it. Can he finish? Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Mbappe. Ødegaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's cut it out. Barella. Vietnam have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Eze. 5 minutes left on the clock. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. Oh, played right into his path. Chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution.
Vietnam are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rice. He's going for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that will be the final act. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evident...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's had a shot! And he's done it! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now who's going to be first to this? What a throw in. And that should get the job done. Ødegaard takes control of it and he's on the move. He is through here. Martinelli. Martinelli touches it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Well, that's an excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Thinks about the shot. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Musiala. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe. Mbappe! He slings it, he rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. Musiala. And it's Musiala. Now it's Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barella. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Gabriel. That is good alertness. Ødegaard. That's an imaginative pass. Great ball if he can get there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barella. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Musiala. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. It's a quick ball upfield. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Looking to play him in. Ball swung in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Yeah, he's had it taken off him. Haaland. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in. Terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Barella. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! That's just playing it safe
There will be
and
1
simple.
minute added time.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! It's a goal! And this is getting better. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Vietnam sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he spark a counter here? Nice interception, well timed. Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barella. Eze. Now it's Haaland. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a good... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, he takes home the match ball. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe considers his options, and it's Eze. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland, this looks promising. He gets big. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham.
Burn did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Rice. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Bellingham. Haaland, he could be in here, and the shot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, he's been caught napping! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And now he has two. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And now the breakaway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe.
Vietnam really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's going to be a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 22, Erdegaard. Number 3,
The most accurate pass.
Number 41,
Very much into the last knockings.
Number 13,
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
Now that looks a
Number
decent
8,
ball.
Rodrigo. Number 17,
Chooses to go cross-field.
De Bruyne. Number 4,
Rodrigo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions
Number
like this.
28, Benjamin
It's
Pavard.
beyond the defence.
Number 38.
Now it's Haaland. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here. And he welcomes it in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's on it, can he get away?
Mbappe.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space.
Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe!
Oh, he's been caught napping.
And that has been clubbed away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every
Mbappe! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Robertson.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Akanji. Vietnam were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Vietnam finding their passes.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Barella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel. It's a good spell of possession, this. Strokes it back.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Now that looks a decent ball. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Haaland. And here's Haaland. Rodri. It's Saka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Musiala. And here's Barella.
Chooses to go back.
And it's made its way to him. Ball comes in. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. It's a searching pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Musiala.
Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Opts for safety. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Barella. Gabriel makes the interception. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ter Stegen sends that a long way. Musiala. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding
Hello,
more from his
attendees.
team
This
during the
is
break,
a
but he'll
Watch
at least be
Children's
happy
announcement.
at the way they've
With the
contained the
father
opposition
of a
so
boy
far.
in a blue hat
So we
kindly
are
make his
still
way
where
to
we
the
were at
information
the beginning.
centre.
It is 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. He's beaten the last man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shot could be on. Corner then. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Musiala. Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Musiala.
Vietnam are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tries to pass it through. Eder Militao. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Musiala. Haaland. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 41, Rice. Number 7, Bellingham.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 5,
Thinks about the shot.
Eder
Oh, well cut
Militao.
out. No margin for error
Coming
there
on the
at all.
field, Number 38.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
De Bruyne.
Back into the middle.
Number 21.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's having a shot! Mbappe! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's picked... Mbappe! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. Shapes to shoot! He scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Musiala crosses it in. And that should get the job done.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now it's Mbappe. Musiala. Barella. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Haaland. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the runner's been... Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. And it's Barella. That's been slipped through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Martinelli. He's picked his way through. Martinelli goes on a run down the left wing. Robertson. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one. And the finish! And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Robertson.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Shifted it to the flank.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Gabriel. Coming on to replace him is number 28, Benjamin Pavard. Substitution.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Vietnam conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Martinelli. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne with the short one. That's good play. DiMarco stood his ground strongly. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. De Bruyne is eyeing up his options in the middle. This looks promising. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That ball looks a good one. And he's in, there's the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Climbs up big! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Gordon. Ball driven towards the far post. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Quality ball. Martinelli. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Martinelli. That's tidy. DiMarco. In by... It's a mighty effort! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? In with the challenge. Rafael Leao, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for the real chance! And he can clear it away. Turns and goes. Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Eze. Great chance! It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Çalhanoğlu is offering a right smile there. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Up he goes! It's anyone's ball now. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Vietnam, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And yes, it's there! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Vietnam take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Eze. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. That's at the end. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Vietnam leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Mbappe. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! And that has sent him sprawling. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
And it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Perez. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Some good work on the right flank here.
That's good play from him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And pull it! It's anyone's ball now. Ball's... Oh, and he's following up! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Picks out brilliant bullets! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chips it through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Makaleli.
River Plate are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Here's Makaleli. Vieira. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Vieira. And it's Makaleli. Oh, that's superb. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now there's a... This time, surely! Vieira pokes it out wide.
Van Basten really needed to...
Vieira! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise. Dead-eye. Decent chance! Thuram clears. Well, that pass isn't the best. Shoots! Cross needs to be good. Makaleli.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Strokes it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this is a great... And the shot! There it is! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up.
And there is the half-time whistle. River Plate come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
River Plate are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Here we go again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Perez goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And that's a good intervention. Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min looking for options for movement. Messi picks it up out. There's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Makaleli. Pass has gone astray. And it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. Son Heung-min to Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Vieira. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Son Heung-min. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Lam. He's looking wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hullet. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Son Heung-min has it in a wide position, and it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min. Messi is... Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
El dorsal 6, Vieira. El dorsal 26.
That's really well
Serán
cleared.
sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Xavi. El dorsal 22.
It's gone for a throw-in. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Passing is crisp and sharp. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Pull it. River Plate have reclaimed it. Bellingham. Played into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lam. Mbappe. That's good play. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played.
And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there.
2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
River Plate are looking to go forward now.
That's a shade optimistic.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Vieira.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
White. Now Costa Curta.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Nicely weighted ball.
Goes for a shot! Goal! River Plate! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
River Plate have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Van Basten.
River Plate are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Pull it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Makaleli.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Looking for options for movement. Good pressure, determined, intense.
And it's Hullet.
Great vision. He's found a way through. And here's Messi.
Stood up well to him there.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona are looking to break at pace.
Hullet.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's straight offside.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. Pullet with the short one. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira, and he's on his way! And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their 4th corner of the game. Lahm goes short, aimed in towards the centre, and now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That has been cut short. Looking for the run. So much time and space here. Flash it, he's got full! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think, on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
River Plate leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
And we're underway again.
El dorsal 4.
River Plate definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Yeah, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira, that has been slung wide. An instinctive big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bonucci, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Can he spark a counter here? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Basten. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller is onto this. Koller. Gullit. Haaland. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gullit being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's White. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koller. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? In towards the back stick.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time for a change in personnel.
El dorsal 19, Bonucci. El dorsal 26, el dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 9.
This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Rumen, and a chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
They're up to 5 corners now. White getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming. He's one-on-one! And Gullit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. Maldini. Chooses to go cross-field. Lahm wriggles his way through. Lahm is in a really good position out wide.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Koller, he's beaten the last man. Rummenigge touches it back. Oh, what has happened here?
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
River Plate close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Eto'o. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Vieira has found the net here, of course.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's another good win of the ball. Makalele has given away a free kick. Van Basten. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that is that. River Plate have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Vieira claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room.
Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. Now it's Van Basten. River Plate have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot's on here. He's a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal!
And the keeper has it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm finds himself offside.
And he's picked out the run. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
White.
Very nicely done.
White just loves to go forward whenever he can.
And here's Messi.
Oh, such a clever touch. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
And this is Messi.
Oh, he's Messi!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vieira.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland! It's a loose ball. Ping. Oh, he's been caught napping.
White
With the clearance.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
nicely spread. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Gets a good foot in there.
Now it's Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted.
Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball.
Van Basten.
Gullit. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Gullit. And he's got the beating of his man. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Oh, perfectly measured that. White. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Pullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And it's Gullit. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Van Basten really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And here's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
And we're off again.
River Plate clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Played into the middle. Van Dijk can get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Haaland. And this is Gullit. Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Araujo. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Strokes it back. Tries to play it through. Great vision. He's through here. And this is Van Basten. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the...
He's having a shot! He's scored! The breakthrough strike! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. River Plate really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bonucci. Can he get on the end of this? Flashes it across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time for
19,
changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 14. El dorsal 20. Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 18.
Threads
El
one in.
dorsal 4.
Whatever happens,
El dorsal
that's the kind of
16.
movement which raises hope.
Serán sustituidos por el
Bale.
dorsal
And a
3,
chance!
el dorsal 7, el dorsal 15.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Eto'o,
River Plate
el
are
dorsal 9,
very much in the game
el dorsal
and
5,
matching the opposition for
Bale,
chances.
El dorsal 10.
That's
Se
the
va a
keeper's
hacer
ball.
un cambio de jugadores.
Chance here to counter. And here's Van Basten. Xavi. River Plate are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And here's Bale. And there's a searching pass. Now it's Bale. Played into the box. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Van Basten. Oh, that's nice. Vieira is onto this.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to pass it through. Bale looking to run onto it.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. Bale is the guilty party there. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? River Plate must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Gets his head on it! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And here's Van Basten. Vieira ploughing through the middle. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, delightful ball. Time and again they are repelled. Nicely aimed pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again... Chance, surely! Oh, good-looking ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got a very good eye for a killer long ball, so don't be surprised if you see him launch a few counter-attacks for his team today.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Xavi. Rijkaard makes the interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Costa Curta. Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. And he welcomes it in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o. He slings it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. River Plate, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Eto'o. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. White is always looking to play quality balls. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Van Basten. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Bale. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the shots!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Out for a throw. And it's Vieira. Cross flung in towards the middle. Thuram getting this one clear.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, it's come to nothing. Buffon punts it upfield. Not the most accurate pass. Lahm. Vieira goes on a charge down the left.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He's in plenty of space here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed. Panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. And it's been played through. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Kohler. Hullet. River Plate come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Incoming delivery. That's very neat. Vieira. Now there's a fine ball. Great vision. And he's certainly onside here. Delivers the ball. And that's a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Decent progress down the left. Played into the middle. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Perez. Just about up to the hour now. And Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the shot! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
River Plate have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
And he's hit it long. And here's Bale. Perez. Cross to the back post.
And he's taking no chance.
Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 8, Xavi. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 16, Lam. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 3.
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal
Pires
10.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Big chance! One-on-one! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bale. And this is Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
River Plate clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quick...
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass. Both caused...
Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has 2. Vieira! They want to be quick to recover this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. Rummenigge. Son Heung-min.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Shot at goal! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That is good strength. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides